Before the yachts, the $50 million wedding in Venice, and the headlines calling her the luckiest woman alive, Lauren was just a young intern trying to break into television. Back then, she was studying mass communications, hustling through internships, and dreaming of making it big in media. And the first man she had during that early grind was Rory Marcus. They met at a TV station where she was an intern, and their relationship grew so serious that they even got engaged. Lauren got her first major job in Phoenix and left their relationship behind. A few years later, life shifted her into a new world of sports, fame, and the NFL. In 1996, while reporting at the Super Bowl, she met Denver Broncos player Anthony Miller. He approached her after the game and then began their 4-year relationship, eventually leading to an engagement. But this love story ended in a mess. Accusations of cheating flew from both sides. According to Anthony, he ended the engagement because he found out Lauren was cheating on him. He said he went through her diary and found proof that she wasn't being faithful. After the breakup, he even went public with it, insisting that she betrayed him and complaining that she never returned the engagement ring. But Lauren has always told a completely different story. She said she was the one who was cheated on. According to her, Anthony was having an affair with a stripper, and the woman actually called her directly to confess. And Anthony wasn't the loyal partner he claimed to be. So now you have two people insisting the other cheated. And by the time the scandal blew up, it was clear the relationship had been toxic for a long time. Anthony kept talking about it publicly while Lauren walked away, moved on with her life, and never looked back. That breakup pushed Lauren straight into the next chapter of her life, where she chose to keep things quieter. After Anthony, Lauren briefly dated Lakers star Derek Fisher. This relationship was more low-key. It didn't last long, but it grounded her after the mess she had before. But then came the next guy that truly shaped her future, Tony Gonzalez. The NFL legend and Lauren dated in the early 2000s, and their relationship gave them a son, Nico. And even though their romance didn't last, their bond matured into something better: friendship, family, and years of healthy co-parenting. Tony went on to marry his wife, October, who eventually became one of Lauren's close friends. They even showed up at Lauren's wedding 2 years later. Around the same time, Lauren entered her actor era, dating the incredibly handsome Henry Simmons. Their relationship moved fast. They lived together, got engaged, and seemed ready to build a future. But just as quickly as it began, they broke up. Although neither of them has said much publicly, it's rumored that Lauren crossed paths with a man who would change everything: Hollywood power agent Patrick Whittle. She spent over a decade married to one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. Patrick was the executive chairman of WME, one of the largest and most influential talent agencies in the world. When Lauren met Patrick in the early 2000s, she was already rising quickly as a TV host and a media personality. Patrick, however, brought her into an entirely different world: a world of red carpets, private events, A-list circles, and Hollywood elite. They married in 2005 in a star-studded ceremony. Lauren became the wife of a Hollywood executive, but she also kept her own independent identity. She was a reporter, a pilot, an entrepreneur, and a mother. Together, Lauren and Patrick welcomed 2 children, the son Evan in 2006 and the daughter in 2008. Their family looked solid, successful, and tightly intertwined with the entertainment industry. But what's most interesting about Patrick's role in Lauren's story is how he accidentally introduced her to the man who would become her future husband. In 2016, Patrick and Lauren attended a party where Jeff Bezos was also present. Patrick, being well-connected and deeply embedded into Hollywood's upper circles, introduced the two. At the moment, it was nothing more than a casual connection. Jeff was a married billionaire and Lauren was a married Hollywood insider, and no one suspected anything deeper. Years later, when Lauren became a licensed helicopter pilot and launched her aviation company, Jeff hired Lauren as a helicopter pilot for his company, Blue Origin. That professional relationship eventually turned romantic, and when Lauren and Jeff made headlines for their relationship, many people noticed the irony. Patrick himself had been the one who connected them. Patrick and Lauren officially filed for divorce. The timing raised eyebrows because it happened one day after Jeff finalized his own divorce from Mackenzie Scott. While both Patrick and Lauren maintained that they were already quietly separated, the public couldn't help wondering how long the two marriages had been unraveling behind the scenes. But Patrick didn't stay single for long. In 2021, he married Australian model and actress Fia Miller, stepping right back into the glamorous world he had always lived in. His wedding was just as lavish and star-filled as his first. Patrick himself didn't attend Lauren and Jeff's wedding in Venice, but their children did, even participating in the ceremony. From there, the story became almost a fairy tale. In 2023, Jeff proposed and they threw a glamorous engagement party filled with celebrities. And in 2025, they tied the knot with a lavish wedding in Venice, attended by Oprah, the Kardashians, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ivanka Trump, and nearly half of Hollywood. One of Lauren's exes was even in attendance, proving that somehow she had mastered the art of turning ex-lovers into lifelong allies. Today, Lauren Sanchez is more than just a billionaire's wife. She's a pilot, a journalist, and a business owner. She's a woman who's lived a full, complicated life before stepping into her billionaire era. Her relationships were chapters, and every chapter led her exactly where she wanted to be. Watching her life unfold feels like watching a real-life romantic anthology. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!